I probably shouldn't say this so early on, but I knew I was sold on Zombie Army 4 Dead War by the time I'd fired my second shot. I squeezed the trigger on my rifle and immediately the camera started tracking my shot, the bullet whirring through the air until it made contact with my target, a shuffling, undead soldier. The camera switches to X-ray mode, showing me the internal organs and skeleton of my foe. Testicle shot! Flashes up on the screen alongside an arbitrary score. The zombified gonads of the hapless soldier disintegrate and the bullet continues ricocheting through the guts of the enemy behind him. A nut shot, one in the bag, if you will, and a twofer. I hope they didn't have gals waiting for them back home, because if they did, I'd have crushed those dreams. Lock up your zombie sons, ladies. The Dreambreaker, the Bullbuster has arrived. There'll be no zombie right here, not on my watch. The slow motion X-ray shots are something that Rebellion has perfected over the years with its Sniper Elite series, and it's one of the best creations in a skill that I'm largely uninterested in. Sniping takes patience, and I'm anything but patient, preferring to just get stuck in rather than fannying about setting up that perfect shot, regardless of how amazing nailing that shot makes me feel. Zombie Army 4 Dead War seems to recognise this, and just chucks a seemingly endless stream of undead at you to headshot with careless abandon. There's a rhythm to it, and while it perhaps isn't as carefully crafted as Sniper Elite, with all the nuance of that series thrown away, I can't help but have just a good time with Zombie Army 4, fighting this dead war. There's a loose story, something about Hitler's last act being raising an undead army to continue his work, but much of that is lost in the endless clunk and ching noises of your rifle pelting hot lead into the Nazi Reich. I'm relatively disinterested in the story. I like that it takes me to interesting and often beautifully detailed locations, and the addition of a robust photo mode really helps you appreciate the detail involved, but much of the story dialogue is lost during the action. NPCs witter away in my ear, but the ambient audio drowns out much of what is being said, and if I am being honest, I am much too busy shooting the horde and chasing the dopamine hit of X-ray shots and getting a high score to really pay too much attention. You get a score for each kill. Shooting in the head is worth more points than a simple kill, while similarly, getting a nut shot will grant you a bonus. Of course it will. Kill them with fire, electricity, use the environment, stomp them when they're crawling towards you, perform a powerful melee kill, use anything and everything at your disposal to keep that combo going. How far can you keep it going? 20, 30, 50, 100? There can be a monotony to it, but things are switched up with relative frequency with different zombies that move and behave in different ways. There are super quick suiciders that run at you, explosives strapped to their decaying bodies. Leaping shadow snipers teleport from rooftop to rooftop, firing at you with deadly accuracy, and officer spawns who can raise previously dead undead back for one more go at consuming your brains, and who will continue to do so until you squish his bloodless heart under your own jackboot. Occasionally, a large brute of a zombie will burst through a doorway, wielding a machine gun or a flamethrower. These beasts take a lot more to take down, requiring your immediate focus while you're being constantly swarmed, and it can be hectic at times. If you do feel overwhelmed, you can have a friend or three join you. Matchmaking is fairly slick, with an in-game ability to invite your friends. Setting up a lobby, you can allocate slots as private, public, or closed off entirely. In single player, you will have to work through each episode and their chapters consecutively, but in multiplayer, you're free to choose any episode and chapter that you wish. You can set the level of zombies depending on how many you'll be fighting alongside, as well as choose from 3 difficulty settings. It's in co-op where Zombie Army 4 really shines. The constant stream of numbers from your kills racking up creates a contest between you and your friends. Who can get the best score at the end of the level? Can we get a gold medal for completion this time around? The quest for the highest score in each chapter seems to be the key focus for replayability, with a medal rating given at the end of the chapter. Dotted around each map are a number of collectibles that flesh things out a little and encourage some exploration. Each chapter is topped and tailed by a safe room within which you can upgrade and tinker with your weapons, fitting larger zoom scopes or perhaps equipping explosive rounds. In terms of weapons, there aren't a great deal to choose from. Your loadout consists mainly of a rifle and a secondary SMG or shotgun, plus a pistol. There are 4 different characters you can choose to play as, each with their own unique buffs and debuffs. However, none of the customization options feel significantly different to warrant much experimentation, which is a shame as it could have added some depth to the fun but ultimately shallow gameplay. But I've had a great time with Dead War. It doesn't really deviate from a formula that has been relatively successful, and it utilises one of the best features of the Sniper Elite series to gruesome effect. Sure, it's a little one note, but I'm unsure if I'll ever grow tired of watching my bullet whirring its way to meet my target, shattering bone and organs in gory detail. Keeping a combo going and chasing high scores are ultimately the goal, but there's enough variation in the type of zombies thrown at you, as well as some really quite beautiful environments and a robust cooperative experience to keep me coming back for more. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss another video. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.